So in the chakra system, we have something called vritti, or propensity. So the chakra is the energy centers, and we have, broadly speaking, 7 of them. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So broadly speaking, I say, because there are some sub chakras as well. And then within each chakra, we have, you can see it as a flower. So every chakra is a flower, and the flower has different number of petals. So like the first one has 4 petals, and then 6, 8, 12, 16, and 2. So overall 50 vrittis, or 15 petals. Now the first chakra is like the base of everything. So it is basic longings, longing for physicality, longing, psychophysical longing, psychospiritual longing, and spiritual longing. So the first chakra, in that sense, is neutral. It's just the base of everything. You wouldn't be able to live without it, without those longings. However, the second and third chakra, they represent problematic emotions, more animal-like emotions that we have inherited from our animal background, as we have evolved from animals. So you have their emotions like hatred, fear, shyness, even sadistic tendency, desire for enjoyment to the extent of
like addictions.
Yeah,
maybe.
addictions. Yeah, also fear, varying types of fear. The second chakra has paralyzing fear. The third chakra has a motivating fear. Whereas the fourth chakra has like a nagging fear. And so the chakras, the second and third chakras, are very kind of materialistic in a way, or animalistic, whereas the fourth chakra is more human emotions, like love, jealousy also, and not jealousy, but like
envy.
Yeah, envy. Yeah, and this chakra here is more like divine emotions, and this is knowledge, spiritual knowledge, and mundane knowledge. So we kind of need everything. It's all an expression. We need to eat. We need to, live our lives. And the way out of this is to first to regulate the hormones and regulate the chakras, balance the chakras in a way by eating proper diet and doing regular yoga asanas and fasting. So these physical means, they help to control the hormones. And then if your hormones are regulated, your emotions are going to be a lot calmer. And then on the mental level, you need to meditate, because the mind has a tendency to go external. All the motor and sensory organs, they propel the mind outwards. And so most people, as soon as they wake up, they are propelled outwards, and the whole life is just going from inside to outwards. Whereas in the meditation, you're going from external to internal. And so we need both. We need external, we need internal, but we need to balance it. So we need to work, we need to render service, but we also need to meditate and find our inner self. And so in our practice, we combine the both, and to add to that, we also have a practice called Madhuvidya. And so Madhuvidya, or honey knowledge, is where you're actually doing actions, but you are taking an ideation or thinking of the Supreme while acting. And so that enables you to do all your mundane work and make your mundane work elevated into spiritual actions. So you can both meditate, you can also have spiritual ideation throughout the day between the meditations. And so in that way, you can generally, we have practices that enable you to live a spiritual life regardless whether you have family or are a monk. You don't need to be a monk to have spiritual life. You can also have a very mundane life, have a mundane job, be handling a lot of money or whatever, but be very spiritually alert. So it's all in the brain. It's all in, not in the brain, in the mind. It's all in the mind. How spiritual or how mundane is your life?
Beautifully put.